out there, sit your tail down somewhere and grow up.
We could be more, lady, we could be more. We could be more, lady, we could be more.
Yeah, you stepped in, God heal my heartache. And this is way past lust, no prom date. And we could be a sweet aroma, Strange. And they can call us outcast, Andre. Told my boys, yeah, catch me, I'm falling. You were on my team even when I ain't ballin'. You were patient with your boy in the worst case. I was like 9/11, the worst date. You've been running through my mind, first place. Those other girls stay weak like Thursday. This is gentlemen's music, boys to men.
So as you're preparing in your singleness, you're not wasting time, or are you? It's preparation time. It's not wasted time, or is it wasted time for you? Are you wasting your singleness? Or are you in preparation if you desire to be married? Because unless you're a eunuch, you ought to get married. But some people now, a eunuch is one that was made a eunuch for man's sake, or one that was made by God. Now what is a eunuch? Someone that is set apart to work and focus on the things of God. Now some men, they were forced to become a eunuch because they were castrated, which means they couldn't engage in sexual activity. Well, some people are eunuchs because they say, I don't desire to have a man or a woman depending on which sex you are. And so they decide that I don't want to be with nobody because I'm giving myself to God totally. Well, I didn't have that gift. You may have had it. Your neighbor may have had it. But I didn't have that gift. I need me some back. You know, I need some companionship. I like sexual activity. I mean, you may not like sex. I love sex. And I'm glad I'm sanctified in sex now. Because the Bible says marriage is honorable and all, and the bed is undefiled. So some of you got some defiled bed. I've been there before. I've been in that defiled bed, but thank God. So if you are not a eunuch in your singleness, it ought to be a time we don't want to get married because we've seen what marriage looks like. We've seen that marriage is like it's a bad thing because what some of the people are dealing with. So some of you like, well, you know, I ain't gonna never get married, but yet you doing what married people do. Some of you shacking in here right now. That's not right. You cannot please God and shack. The Bible tells us even to get away from the very appearance of evil. Even if it looks wrong, you don't even want to be caught in a situation that looks like it's wrong. You say, well, we're trying to save money. There are other ways you can save money. Amen. So what are you doing in your singleness? It ought to be a time of preparation. And then one thing I'm finding out, some people get married, but they hadn't prepared for marriage. And so they get into the relationship and they spend more time on the wedding than they did in preparation for the marriage. They took all of 3 months getting the gown made, took all that time getting somebody to cater and having, you know, someone to oversee the marriage, the wedding and all of that, and then they don't have a clue after I do has been said and everybody's gone home and they've eaten the hors d'oeuvres and took a cute little picture with the cake in the mouth, and that was the last, that was close as they've been since. Because they didn't prepare for what the marriage was. Because now this devil is in your house. So you think. And let me tell you, single folk, and you shack or something. It's different when you shacking than it is when you're married. Because once that covenant is sealed, now the devil wants to attack that marriage. Right. He would rather you be in sin than to be in righteousness. And so the issue you're dealing with in living together ain't the same as when you become one with a person. We've been living together, it's all right, and then, you know, we've already test drove it and seen it's different than test driving and owning the car. When you own the car, you got to get the oil change. When you test driving, they take care of the responsibilities of the car. Now you own that car. You got to deal with the responsibilities. It ain't so cute when you're putting on that show in front of everybody and they clapping and talking about, ooh, the bride is so cute, and they crying and snotting all over the place. But when she at home rolling her neck, she ain't looking so cute with her train behind her. And she got a train with her, a generation of neck rollers that's in the house. You should have known something wrong with him. When everybody in the family got 3 children, and ain't nobody paying for it, you can bring somebody else in your life, you gotta have your life together. And so some of us, we want somebody else involved with us, but we ain't ready. And this is one of the things I like to tell young people: quit rushing to go stand in a place you ain't prepared to stand in. Why rush to a place that you ain't even made preparations to stand in? And that's what many of us, we rush into a place that we made no preparations for. Some of us rushing to get married, we rushing to get out of our mama house. Oops, that's a message for us. But see, many of us live life just on a wing, with no plans, no blueprint. You just moving. I'm finna build a house. You don't even have plans. You know, we building a new church, we have plans, pages, and plans for relationships. And God gives it to us in His Word. But many of us, we get involved in relationship before we have a relationship with the one who can help us with our relationship. And then you try to live by the world standard. Boy, if you live by this world standard, you're going to be in trouble. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, I'm so glad I'm saved now. A lot has changed in 20 years. Man, you talking about we're in a wicked society. Man, listen, you look at a toothpaste commercial, they talking about sex. You wondering what they selling. Is this a condom commercial or toothpaste? You can't even wash your hair now. Wait a minute. I thought I just had a little dandruff. I didn't know I was going to reach an organ like that and just get my hair. You know, this generation has been bombarded with so much stuff, but yet they're not prepared to deal with what they're getting. And so what I want to ask the men, what type of covering are you? And I want to ask the women, what type of covering are you looking for? Right now, if you were married right now, what would you be? I know when I first got married, I was a little boy. I didn't have a clue. I grew up watching men dog women. So that's all I knew. I never lived in a committed relationship except one. And then I got hurt in it a little bit, and that really just broke the dog out of me. I tried to do what's right, so you're going to do me like And so if I was never in a relationship and I never had any problem, and you bring that mindset into a real relationship, that's going to cause some problems. Because see, you think just because you lost your manners, your stuff don't smell. But everybody else, oh man, ooh. But some of you don't know that you walking around smelling like gas. But you never had to be challenged to show you that you smell. So what type of covering are you right now, man? This is the type of covering that I am. Oh man. She is safe. She don't have to worry about anything, because I got her covered.
Yes, that's good.
And so, what type of man are you? And then you want to be with a woman and say, I'm going to get married. What type of man are you?
Yes.
Then woman, what type of man you looking for? Because you know, this thing could change. We're acting, you know. Of life come. Can she be covered? proper preparation. And so here it is, it's just enough for me. I don't have room to bring her in my life. And some of you walk around dating a joker just like this. Just because he's bow-legged and got gold teeth. Just because he got rims that keep spinning when the car stops. Just because he got bankroll, living at home with his mama. Don't even have a bank account. Going to the payday loan place, cashing his check. He don't even know how to wear his pants in the right setting. He sag everywhere he goes. He don't even know that you can't sag in every environment. He don't even know how to hold a conversation with a real businessman. He's saying, "What's up, dog?" to everybody. I met with a young man, he wanted me to mentor and give him some advice about something. He like, "What's up, man?" "What's up, man? Do you know me like that? You coming to me, I'm a professional man. I don't say, 'What's up, man?' to everybody I know. What about me that you think I'm 'what's up, man' to you?" I started to turn him around at the door, but I knew he didn't know no better. So some of you walking around with a man like this, "This my man, child." And some of you scared to bring him to church because I told you to bring him, let me see him. But y'all scared to let me see him because y'all know he ain't got nothing over him. What you gonna do when the storms of life begin to rain down on you? Right now ain't nothing going down, so you safe because the sun is out. But what you gonna do when trouble of life begin to rain down on your head and your covering show what he really made of?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Preaching.
When money running short, and he used to running home to mama and he going back home. He ain't concerned about you or the children because he used to being covered by his mama. Gotta be proper preparation.
Right.
There need to be enough that I'm secure and I'm covered in my life. But not only am I covered, but I can cover my wife. I ain't ready to be married if I can't cover her. When I have the audacity to come and ask her dad to take her away, and then I can't even take care of her. So what I'm saying, man, even if you're in the position that this is you,
Come on.
we can help you go from being this to becoming this. But you gotta want to become this. Me right here. Now I wasn't worth 2 dead flies. I don't even know if I had this much on me. Let's see. I look more like that. It still probably was a little too much.
Oh my God.
Man, I remember one time my wife, we had first got married, and she came, and there was something wrong with her car. I said, "Go up there and get it taken care of."
Oh my God.
Go on up there. She went on up there, and they gouged her eyes out. You know, they used to call the bill collectors, call and say, "Answer the phone," because I ain't had nothing. She wasn't covered. She had to pump her own gas. I don't care, it's cold out there. Go and get, while you getting some, take mine up there and get some too. But I pump her gas. I don't have to worry about going taking cars and dealing with that. But bill collectors don't call our house anymore. But I know how to pay my bills on time and stay So preparation time is never wasted time, or is it? Or is your time being wasted?
We can be more, lady, we can be more. We can be more, lady, we can be more.
A lifelong fight, that's what marriage is. Make love, not war, like a terrorist.